Hey guys, it's Sophia. Sorry about that in the camera. I didn't notice she was there. Today I'll be showing you one of my anime drawings. Um, it it does say Crystal's Winter. It's from one of my books. It's one of my characters from my books. I'm gonna have to move that piece of tape. My God. Can you guys hear me now? Yeah, I think you guys can hear me. Um, but anyways, this is one of my anime drawings. I also have other ones like My Little Pony. This is just my main sketchbook. I have an unfinished Selby. Um, my OC. Um, yeah, things like steampunk earphones, and so yeah, I won't be showing you everything that's in here. Mainly the stuff that I finished, and probably stuff that I haven't finished, like Minecraft. Um, these, they have just writing on them, and on them, it has mainly, I keep glancing at the camera because I'm afraid that my thing is falling off. Okay, can you guys hear me now? I'm getting really tired of this. No, I'm just gonna hold it. Nah. I'm just gonna hold it. Just gonna hold it. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry if I seem bored. I'm not bored. I would never get bored with recording. I've just been having migraines, as I have stated in the discussion area. Um, so yeah. Just gonna flip through all my things. I even have some of the really embarrassing drawings, which is from when I first started out anime, and they're these. Um, the girl was actually walking through the curtains and I hadn't finished her. She would have had roses on her shirt, and she would have been holding a rose with Secret Admirer written on it. There would have been a lot added to it if I hadn't been a beginner, for instance. Yeah, you can still see the picture right there. You get to see a good side of my horrible drawing. Um, I'm not listening to anything, just the way my headset works. Today I'll be showing you how to make a My Little Pony base. It does need circle outlines. So when it comes to the circle outlines, I'm going to bring this up so you guys can see it. Okay. So when it comes to the circle outlines, you're going to need a big head, a small, and a big, like this. Next, because of the way I do my snouts for male or female colts, well, colt means male for horse, and mare, yeah. Whether it's colt or female, I do this type of snout. So if you don't like that type of snout, there's also another way, which I made another little base over here, which you do this, which I don't really like. It's basically the same thing as this snout. So after you have drawn the snout, which is what the first thing that I ever do, you start to outline the shapes of the body. I'm sorry if this seems really crappy as My Little Pony how-to, but I'm sorry if this seems really crappy as a My Little Pony how-to. If you guys didn't hear some of that audio, I was mainly pointing out how I just make the snouts the same, depending on who I am drawing. I was just pointing out that when you make the outline, this does not have to completely surround that. It does not have to completely surround it. One of the things you want to do when you're drawing, if you had made the circle a little bit too big, basically just erase the back of it to make it better. So yeah, I have to keep putting that up to the camera because it's not thick enough. But when you bring this up, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I can't draw. But when you bring the backline up, try drawing the ear If this tactic does not work for you when you're drawing the ear, don't use it. The only thing I can say, if it doesn't work for you, please don't use it. I don't want to have to make you suffer in your art. I've had people who have taken my advice and used this tactic and failed at the tactic and completely hurt themselves in art. But yeah, that's gonna be the main outline. Don't even do lines for the feet yet, because that will mess you up, as it has done me. So the next thing you're gonna want to do is when you're drawing the feet, I'm gonna do it in a basic position. A lot of people say that you can have some sort of one that's back and some sort of one that's in the front. But they're both going to be facing the same way unless you're doing it different. So there you go, you have the front leg. Now when it comes to the back leg, it's always confusing for me due to people always telling me, oh, you have to try this, oh, you have to do this, and when you do that, you have to do this. It's like, I'm only drawing a back leg. I'm not making a freaking rocket science here, okay? Yeah, it's what I get a lot. I've always told people that when they tell me, oh no, you have to do this with it. I'm like, oh, I'm only making a back leg. I don't have to do some rocket science here. So once you do the back leg, the other part is just simple outline it, but don't make the other line. So once you have done this, you basically made the entirety of the base. And I just broke that down for you in 6 minutes. Most people, they take 15. Probably because they're showing you all the visuals. So when it comes to the eyes, what I normally do is I do the top of the eye, and do this type thing when I draw the eyes. Because simply, you can change the gender of these, not determined on their snouts, but on their eyelashes. You can basically do that when you're doing your drawings. Depending on the expression of the eyes, you're gonna have to do something with the snout as well. So, yeah, like that. But when it comes to the mane piece is gonna go off the ear, calm down, and then do that. With my mane, it's actually kind of complex because her mane's really smooth and flowing like Chris, not Chrysalis, because I watched, yeah, like that. But I watched My Little Pony story, and it messed me up for Chrysalis. Chrysalis is part of the main story of the main 6. It kind of messed me up. But yeah, that's kind of what you have to do. And anything besides anything that shows in the front and goes up off of the line, especially with the front legs, you're going to want to make them come, okay, you guys can't see that. Especially with the front legs, you're going to want them to, you're going to have to erase anything that touches the front. The back legs, you're not going to do so much. What I actually do when it comes to shading on these is I just make simple lines like this. Let me just show you in a minute. I just make simple lines like that. They go across. They tell me where the shading is. And again, it isn't rocket science when it comes to drawing the front or the back legs. I swear to God it isn't. Most people, it's like, oh, it's rocket science when it comes to this, because you have to do this one, you have to do this one, you have to make this one before you make this one. It's just like, I'm drawing a back leg, I'm drawing a front leg. I don't need all these steps. So yeah, that's what I do. If you don't like my style, I'll do another style if you want. But you can clearly see that's mare. When it comes to mine, I usually only do 2 eyelashes to 3. I got this tip from Photoshop's outlines, but when it came to Photoshop's outlines, they only had like 2 to 3 lines on her eyelashes. If I'm wrong, please don't correct me. I am sorry if I am wrong. But yeah, once you have done that, you basically have a basic My Little Pony OC base that you can use to draw on any time. I probably won't draw on this because I have had past things, and I have to hurry this up. I have to hurry this up. Nope. There it is. But yeah, that is my OC. I did use the other snout on her. I'm sorry about that. That's back when I had a different traditional art to it. But I will see you guys later. Have a jolly good time. Goodbye!